Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your healing message for the week of October the 23rd through October the 29th, 2017. So let's tune into the energies of what needs to be healed, what we should expect to be healed this week. So we got crystals, indigo. Let's see. Okay. All right, so overall energy is crystals, okay? So we might need to be working with our crystals today. Those of you who are new to gemstones and crystals, or who don't own any crystals, it may be, a sign that you need to look into it, okay? Because they all have their own specific healing properties that they add. So depending on where you might feel like you need it the most, the healing, that is the most, each crystal has their own healing properties. So whichever one you're drawn to, sometimes it helps just to go to a crystal store. Sometimes you can find trusted crystal shops or metaphysical shops online that sell crystals. A friend of mine, a client, she put me on to a few Etsy shops, and the crystals, they're not expensive at all. The crystal shop near me is also inexpensive. So yes, sometimes you'll find those places where they're like a lot of money, and you'll find some for a lot way cheaper. So the best thing, like if you don't know what needs to be healed within at the time, the best way to figure out what is that needs to be healed more than likely is when you choose your crystal, your gemstone. Some stores will provide like a card which has the meaning of each stone, how it helps you to heal, where it originates from and all of that. Or you can go online and look that crystal up and see what the healing properties are. My favorite site is charmsoflight.com. And then looking from there, it'll show you like what chakras it works for, what signs, like what zodiac sign most resonates with that crystal, what it's actually helpful for. And from there, it'll tell you. Others of you already know possibly what needs to be worked on, or you might be drawn to one of your stones this week to work with, and whatever meaning that is more than likely what needs to be worked on or healed. That's what I feel. So the card says the energy of crystals support you and help with your present situation. Okay, so I feel like that's a healing situation. The challenge with this is the indigo card. So if you're familiar with like indigos, rainbow children, crystal children, and things like that, the challenge may be the fact that you are an empath, or maybe you have a child who's an empath. So if the crystals are not for you, it very well could be a child around you, or children in general, or just to help you with your empath energy. Maybe you need to clear your energy. Maybe you need to ground your energy or protect your energy. As an empath, you do pick up energies very well from others around you, maybe energy sent your way. So if you feel like you are invaded energetically or spiritually, it will serve you to clear your energy, to protect your energy as well. So that more than likely is what the challenge is you being that empathic person, the indigo that picks up and is very sensitive to energies. It says the person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader. So that could be you, or that could be a child that you have around you that just needs some clearing or some energy protection if they're picking up a lot of different emotions and energies and things like that from people or things around them, maybe what they're eating. Because this situation, this unicorn, whatever this, it looks like a unicorn to me, looks sad in this card with this child. And it's kind of like something is stripping, like there's some energy around you or people around you that are stripping you of your dreams, or making you feel like your dreams are not possible, and you need to protect yourself. You have workshops and seminars in your suggested approach. So possibly like going to like spiritual workshops or healing, and maybe specific things that resonate with you, or just watching them online may help you with certain situations, I feel. It says attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So you could be like needing to learn something about being an empath, or learn more about crystals, or learn about what needs to be healed, or how to protect your energy and whatnot. So that could be something, or manifestation classes, and or it could also be that you are a leader, because it says so in this card as well, that maybe you are the teacher, the leader, and you need that extra protection around you. And I feel like you need to move forward. Don't allow whatever you're picking up, energies to pick up, to lower your energy and not follow your goals or follow your desires this week. Maybe you need to teach your children more about spirituality, about crystals, about being an empath or an intuitive. So where Spirit wants you to place your focus is power animal. I felt this earlier when I was doing some of my love energy readings. Animal totems kept coming out. So owls, swans, cats were like the main ones that I kept seeing. Maybe even unicorns, if you want to throw that out there, or horses in general. These animal totems are going to be very important because they hold messages, especially if you're dreaming of them, you're seeing them everywhere, or if you're using oracle cards and you're seeing some animals come out. I would say like these are some messengers that hold specific messages for us. So pay attention to those things. If you don't have a reference like a book, I have a small animal totem book, or you can go online and look up what each animal means. We have 2 horses here. So I feel like that was kind of odd. And horses represent movement. It tells you to continue to move forward in your efforts with discipline. New journeys are ahead. Stretch your freedom and power. Okay, so this animal is going to be a powerful totem for you as far as like whatever the situation is that you feel like your dreams are stifled, or you can't move forward, or people are like lowering your vibration, or telling you can't do something, or there's just some energy around you that's discouraging you. So it says your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Okay. Integrity is the conclusion. So I feel like all Spirit is trying to do is to get you to move forward and have some integrity and not allow yourself to give up. Don't really listen to the negativity. With the ear chakras at the bottom, you might need to clear your energy, clear your crown and your third eye chakra, so that you can hear the loving messages instead, and block out and tune out and discern any messages that come from lower energies, or people that don't have your highest good, or don't mean you well. To block those, you know, not that you're not going to hear what they have to say, but you're not going to take that energy in. It says align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what of what's right for you. Okay, so that's the message for you this week. I'm going to pull a Flower of Life Oracle card as always as our message before we go, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's see what the healing message is, or message of the Flower of Life message is for all of us. And I feel like it's this one because it's slapped. Freedom. Okay, it's kind of a pretty card, isn't it? If you can see it. Okay, it says liberate yourself from the manifestation of the past, from what is often called tradition. Throw open the cupboard doors to reveal the skeletons and release the crystallized views of your ancestors that have manifested as your genes. Your genes are a thread, your genes are threads of reality formed by the power of your ancestors' thoughts and feelings. Let us say thank you to all who have come before us for their creations and all that they lived. For in doing so, they give you options and brought you to where you are now. When you were born, you arrived in the vibration of all that the generation before you wanted. You are the manifestation of the expanded previous generation. Each generation's job is to expand even more for the sheer beauty and joy of it. This is a natural flow of life. Somehow we allowed ourselves to become living statues, reenacting the experience of the past, becoming a victim to this. Your genes are a blueprint formed by the past to give you a place to start when you arrive. Excuse me. Your genes do not decide anything. You do. Liberate yourself and become who you know you are. You are powerful. Okay? In case you need a reminder. And I've always said this, and then funny thing, we have animals at the bottom. I want to read this because I told you guys animal totems are going to be very important this week, I feel, because it came up in two of my other readings, my love readings. So this is no different. In all areas, I feel it's going to be important to pay attention to what your animal totems have to say. Maybe you have your own personal animals. Like mine, I love elephants. I love pandas. I love horses too. So it's funny that the horses came out. Unicorns. I love cats. Those would be like the main messengers for me. But mainly elephants. I have elephants almost everywhere in my room. Like anything that I can find that's an elephant, I have it. So it might be different, or it just might be one that crosses your path that sticks out to you. But this message with this freedom card, I always have said that I feel like we carry the not really the karma. I don't want to say that, because when people hear the word karma, they look at it from the negative side of it. But it's kind of like the experiences that our ancestors went through. It's kind of like we're fulfilling these prophecies for them, or we're helping to clear things that they could not at the time. So it is an honor and a blessing, and sometimes it could be not really a curse, but it can be overwhelming to have to carry those responsibilities of our ancestors. But like the card says, you have the power whether or not you want to take on those assignments or not, take on those generational things, or you can clear them or say no. It says you're powerful. So you have the ability, and it's all about freedom. Nothing is holding you down. So the animals card is this lovely flower here. It says the energy of animals reflects our instinctual nature, allowing us to draw on their skills and abilities. Our instincts are what we generally describe as a gut feeling, intuition, or psychic ability. Playing or working with or just observing animals, either directly or symbolically, brings us in touch with our own animal nature, an aspect of ourselves often repressed. We are all one. Life is life, flowing from the same source, manifesting as different species. We are all streams of uniqueness, ever expanding love and light, experiencing our own path to experience life in new and varied forms. Once you feel your own uniqueness and love, it becomes easy to communicate with all life forms, feeling their originality instead of trying to communicate through your opinions, values, and conclusions. Animals are fully present in the now, a gentle reminder to adapt and adjust in every situation. Here you will be in the flow, and the path of least resistance will present itself. Right? So that's the message for this week, you guys. Much love to you. Much healing. Next time. Peace.